Today we are going to cover possibly the funniest battle royal I've seen in a while. Maybe. I don't know. But we're checking out AAA's Triple Mania 33 on August 16, 2025. The match will be La Copa Bardal, a Royal Rumble style match that instead of being eliminated by being thrown over the top, you can also get eliminated via pinfall. The winner will also earn this Copa Bardal trophy. Jesus Zuniga does our intro, and I apologize for not knowing my Spanish, but I do know that our first participant in this match will be AAA legend La Parka, who sounds like he has Thriller by Michael Jackson playing behind him with all these weird zombie dancers.
Slide up to your block with intelligence.
JBL, Conan, and Corey Graves are on commentary, and Corey explains the rules of the match, as I forgot to mention that submissions can also eliminate you. There will also be 90-second intervals between every entrant. La Parka busted down sexual style in the AAA ring, as participant number 2 will be TNA resident and AAA World Cruiserweight Champion Laredo Kid. Our bell rings and La Parka emotes on Laredo before he gets an enziguri to the ear. Up and over with the head spring follow through from both men, as La Parka then shakes his nards. Big face shots in the corner from Laredo. He gives Parka the Michinoku driver, scales the top and hits the 450 splash, but La Parka avoids the elimination. Entrant number 3 about to enter, as we then see the WWE and the LWO's Joaquin Wilde immediately eject over La Parka, gives Laredo a tornado DDT, and then rolls into a DDT on La Parka as well. Reverse DDT from Wilde, he then backslides Parka and then gets a double pin attempt on both men, but they both kick out. Joaquin gets a shot to the throat and Laredo tries to eliminate Wilde as entrant number 4 enters, and it's Abismo Negro Jr. dressed as the Batman Who Laughs, which is pretty awesome. Laredo takes Negro for a spin, he then smacks Kid in the tit and then gives him a military press gutbuster. Parka and Wilde get their suplex counter with Abismo hitting a double suplex of his own and then tries to pin both men as the countdown begins again. Entrant number 5 and it's Taurus, sadly not Beast Mortos. Laredo gets a stiff spear from Taurus, Parka then pops Negro into a spear, Taurus then hits the combo, rolls out Parka, and then drops Wilde onto Parka's knees. Wilde gets popped off the ropes and gives Negro a Hurricane Rana. He then attempts the head scissors, but Negro just boots him in the skull. Entrant number 6 appears and it's AAA superhero, Aerostar. Aerostar with the handspring elbow on Taurus, he drops Negro, spins around Wilde, and then gives Joaquin a cutter. Aerostar almost gets eliminated, he stomps on Abismo's back, he then takes a suicide dive through the middle rope. Laredo then says,
I like it, cut G.
Laredo then misses the twisting splash. Aerostar then gets the first elimination by throwing Laredo Kid over the top. Entrant number 7 appears and it's Ghost? Oh, my bad. It's Mecha Wolf. Wolf gets a big double clothesline, he tosses Wilde over the top, and then he gives a back suplex kick to the neck, spits some mist, and then gets super kicked by Taurus. Mecha Wolf double teams Los Vipers, he then gives Taurus a big Michinoku driver. Entrant number 8 about to make an impact, and it's another LWO member in the form of Cruz del Toro. Jesus, Wilde and Toro look the same without a beard. It's kinda uncanny. Toro with the Hurricane Rana on Negro, LWO then get a propelled moonsault, Toro then hits a springboard moonsault onto Mecha Wolf. Taurus tosses Wilde to the apron, Joaquin then gets misted by Mecha Wolf and then tossed over the top rope. Cruz del Toro is pissed and starts attacking Mecha Wolf. Abismo Negro then smacks the dog shit out of Toro. Entrant number 9 and Otis starts fucking shit up to the competition, pops Negro and Wilde down to their face. Aerostar then gets caught by Otis, and then Otis just tosses him a long way over the turnbuckle for the elimination. Otis then hits the world famous Caterpillar to end off this sequence. Entrant number 10, and it's the controversial AAA legend, the Exotico, Pimpinella Escalata. Pimpy kisses Negro to start us off, they then scale the top and tightrope for a double arm drag. Pimpy then waits for the crowd pop to kiss Otis. Taurus then tries to cock block before Otis kisses Pimpy's hand, and then they both eliminate Taurus.
I think Otis is in heat.
Otis then cradles Pimpy, but Mecha Wolf kicks Otis in the back and accidentally eliminates Pimpinella. Otis then hits a Judas effect like elbow on Wolf for that bullshit. Entrant number 11 and it's Cybernetico. Cyber with the spinebuster on Mecha Wolf. He takes out Parka and Joaquin with clotheslines. He then gives a choke slam to Abismo Negro. Otis and Cybernetico start going at it, and then Otis gets dropped with a neckbreaker as we then see Cybernetico has cleared the competition. Entrant number 12 and it's the motherfucking man. It's the motherfucking Micro Man. Micro Man avoids a cannonball from Negro, he then dragon screws Mecha Wolf, he then gives him a Hurricane Rana to spear Negro into the corner. Cybernetico grabs Micro Man by the mask, but Negro and Mecha Wolf then try to eliminate Cybernetico. Otis lifts up Micro Man and uses him as a weapon to eliminate Cybernetico from this match. Entrant number 13 and it's the Nigerian giant Omos. Everyone readies up to take down the Giant, but Omos just chokeslams a bunch of the competitors and then knocks Otis down with the shoulder tackle. Microman taps at Omos's knee, and Omos is really confused trying to look for who just touched him until he looks down and sees the competition. Omos grabs Microman by his skull and then puts him on the middle rope. Everyone starts attacking Omos, but he then just pushes off the competition. He then grabs Negro and Toro by the throat and then choke throws them both out of the ring for the double elimination. Final entrant appears, and it's AAA legend and last year's La Copa Bardal winner, Octagon Jr. Octagon gets caught off the top by Omos. He avoids the chokeslam, but Omos is just too beefy. Speaking of beef, Otis gives Omos a big shot, runs off the ropes, and then eats a boot and collapses. Microman then jumps from the middle rope and covers Otis to eliminate him. Alright, that was good. Microman is flexing and emoting before Omos holds him up like a sacrifice to the gods and then tosses him over the top onto Abismo Negro and Cruz del Toro on the outside to eliminate him. Final four is La Parka, Octagon Jr., Omos, and Mecha Wolf. La Parka and Octagon with the double super kick on Mecha Wolf. They then duck Omos's line and hit a series of kick attacks before they pop Octagon into a drop kick. Mecha then hits a kick on Omos and tries to eliminate Octagon. Mecha Wolf pops back into the ring with a tornado DDT from the apron. Octagon hits the tornado onto Mecha Wolf. La Parka rolls onto Octagon with a cover and starts emoting again. They both duck a line for some reason.
I don't fucking know.
Wolf fakes the miss and then kicks Parka right in the shin. La Parka pops Mecha up like the twisting power slam Michinoku driver type maneuver and then tosses Mecha over the top. La Parka and Octagon try to double team Omos, but they fail. Omos tosses Octagon onto the apron. Junior is able to fight for a little bit, but then Omos boots Octagon out of the ring for another elimination. La Parka and Omos are your final two, and Parka starts firing away on Omos's big ass noggin. Omos tries to hit a boot, but gets hung up on his nuts on the apron. La Parka hits a dropkick, and then Omos continues to teeter on the apron. Omos goozles La Parka, and then choke tosses him out of the ring to score the final elimination for this match. Your winner and La Copa Bardal 2025 winner, Omos. Comment down below some crazy recent matches from wrestling companies, and maybe I'll check them out.
Hello, my fellow YouTube watchers. Let's say, hypothetically, there are 84.7% of you who watch that aren't subscribed to the channel. And hypothetically, that would make you a bitch-ass shit biscuit. So, make sure you subscribe to the Grizzly ENT YouTube channel, or I shit myself. Peace out.